What it up? What it up? What's up? I'm in a hurry because I'm leaving very late right now. I'm about to go to the museum. It's exciting, but I need to get there. I need to get there now. I have exactly like 10 minutes. I meant to leave at 9 and it's 9:20. Kill me, please. Okay, so what am I going to be talking about? Good question. I should plan these things. I was going to, then I realized I was late. So I did. I'll think of something. Didn't think of anything. Okay, my car. Its acceleration is complete and utter, like. I can't think of words. That's what I'm going to talk about. I have a learning disability, okay? So, this is a good thing to talk about. I don't know if anybody who watches these videos, or if anybody who watches these videos has a learning disability, but I feel like nobody understands it really. People, if I say I have a learning disability, they think it's just like brush it off and it's whatever. But it's not. It's annoying. It's like, the best way to describe it that I can really think of right now is, oh boy, to put it into better, like, yep. So if, let's say, if I say like 8 plus 9, I'm sure a lot of you can just pop out an answer really fast. But if I say, no, 12 to the square root of 867, the time that it takes you to get the answer for that would be the same, probably about the same time that it takes me to get 8 plus 9, because I just can't think at all. I just can't do that stuff. So with words, I can write really well. I can write really good books or whatever. I can write really good stories. But if I'm trying to have like a conversation with somebody, it's really, really difficult for me to like think of words, which stinks because I feel like if I didn't have a learning disability, I'd be able to communicate with people better. I just feel like a lot of stuff would be better. But I'm not like, I don't feel sorry for myself. Nobody really should. Yeah, so I don't feel bad for myself. I want to like prove myself. If that makes sense. I want to be able to, I don't want people to know, basically. If I tell them I have it, I want them to be impressed and be like, oh, well, that's great. But, yeah. I need to stop yawning because it's getting annoying. But, if anybody sees this who has a learning disability, share it or comment. I can talk to you about it. I think it's, I don't know really anybody else who has one, which I think it's common. I don't really know. I don't think a lot of people understand what it is. I don't even know what it is. I don't know why it happens, but I just can't process things. So, like, if you're talking to me, I have to pay attention to every word that you say to me so that I can, like, think about what each word means so that I can come up with a response the first time. If I don't do that, then I have to ask what you said again, and then I'll be able to answer. And that's almost annoying because I can't, like, most people when they're having a conversation, I assume, are able to think about what the person is saying and then go from there. Like they can think about what they're about to say before they say it. But with, like, me, I'll have a conversation with somebody and I have to figure out what they're saying to me, which sounds more weird than it is. It's just really annoying, and I hope there's people who feel the same way. But I've noticed that I've looked up some things, and I guess a lot of people who have a learning disability are very artistic, which I feel that I am, because for one, I pick music over a lot. What is going on? This road is like closed, so there's people on my side of the road, which is weird. Dang it, I forget what I was talking about. I know I was talking about learning disabilities. So I noticed that now, for some reason, my memory's a lot worse. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but maybe I'm just old. Maybe that's a thing. One thing that really helped me to become more, natural was drumline. You have to look at music and, like, very quickly learn how to play it or make it go from your eyes to your hands, which is hard to do for people that are normal, I don't want to say normal, but for people who, don't have that obstacle. And my freshman year sucked. I wanted to be so good, and luckily one of my friends, I told him about it, and he didn't treat me any different, which is fantastic. He worked me harder and made me better than basically everybody else that was in my class or in my grade, which is great. I'm so glad he did that. I became the drum captain. I get paid for what I do now. Like, I think, and at the time I hated his guts. But I mean, that's gonna happen. That's just how it works. Yeah, I'm really glad he did that. And if you are younger, I'm sure a lot of younger people watch these videos. If you're younger, look for that. Don't let people treat you differently. I don't want people to, like, talk to me really slow so that I can process what they say. I'd rather work harder at, like, understanding what they're saying. I'd rather understand what they're saying to me as it happens. And you have to practice that. Like, that's something you have to practice and become good at doing. And it sucks. It really does. Don't let people tell you it doesn't. I'm very late. But don't let it affect your life, Get over that obstacle. Well, I'm reaching my destination. I might talk about this more in the future just because it's a good topic for me. I like talking about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I'll be here tomorrow, hopefully. Until tomorrow or whenever, you guys have a fantastic week and day. Goodbye.